Hi everybody, John here from All Miniatures Great and Small, and today we are showing you what's on the painting table. So I just picked up some of my projects. This last week has been just a hodgepodge. I haven't been able to keep myself on any one project for any length of time, so I've just been kind of hopping around, as you could well see. So what do I got? I've got some Gaslands cars. If you watched our Gaslands coverage, I'm not sure if it's out yet by the time you see this, but you'll see these cars here. Basically, they are modded up or converted Hot Wheels and Matchbox cars to play in Gaslands, a cool post-apocalyptic miniatures game. So, very cool. So I'm working on those. I've got a whole bag full of Hot Wheels that I can mod up. From Shapeways, my Shapeways addiction continues. I ordered a couple more starships. I painted up. This is a Federation, let's see if I can get it in focus, a Federation strike carrier. This is the USS Nimitz, if you can see that. Basically, it's got a hangar there right above the primary sensor dish, as well as a hangar in the back. The body's wider because it carries fighters. In the Starfleet Battles universe, which what this ship is a part of, fighters and drones are a big part of it. So it's kind of cool. I always liked it in the game, so I wanted a model when it came out, and I just love the Shapeways stuff on Starfleet. Check out their Shapeways store if you like the game, or if you just like Star Trek ships. These are pretty sweet. They're pricey though. I mean, that's like $20 for one ship. I could buy 20 Hot Wheels for that, but I definitely enjoy it. The airplanes are for Blood Red Skies. This is a Warlord Games. Basically, I've already done a unboxing. We haven't filmed the battle report yet. We wanted to get some things painted, but I finished my Americans. Jake has some Japanese Zeros he's painting. And these are, they're fun to paint, so they're not bad. These are, I think, 1/200 scale. This is a mixture of GW paints as well as some, I think I just used an aluminum spray can from Tamiya or Testors. Turned out really good. These models are fun, but they are bendy plastic. They're not hard plastic, and that's a disappointment to me. The Mustangs weren't quite as bad. Their wings were a little bit thicker, but the Spitfire, for example, has really thin wings. And I ran this under hot water and readjusted all of them, and you can still see they're not quite even, and they're very bendy. So you have to be careful with that. But detail-wise, they're great. I'm waiting on some decals for my Germans and British, but you can kind of see here what we're going for. The German's not quite as bendy, although a lot of these, the tail was bent off to the side. But they paint up real nice. So I've been painting a lot of these, as you can see, to get ready to film a game for you guys. So we've got those, and then last but not least, I worked on this bad boy quite a bit. This is a Fellblade, a Legion Fellblade from the best Legion in 40K, the Ultramarines chapter. Yes, I love the Ultramarines. Anyone who watches the channel knows that. Everyone was kind of, in our group, they're buying Knights, they're buying big models, and I had this in the garage. I bought it several years ago, and it was just sitting there. And I thought, well, let's finish it up. It's really cool. It's built kind of on it's a Forge World model. It's built basically on a Baneblade model chassis, but with a lot of upgrades. It is a Legion model for 30K, but you can run it as a relic in 40K 8th edition. It's very expensive, 900 plus points, so I don't think it's necessarily worth its points, but it's such an awesome tank. Who cares? I did magnetize the side sponsons, the quad las cannons, and I put on some doors, the Forge World Ultramarine doors. You can see those there. But basically, I love the look of this tank. I've always loved the Baneblade. the big Imperial Guard tank. It's always been a favorite of mine. Let me see if I can drop this a little bit. This tank takes the best features of the Baneblade and adds some Space Marine elements. If you guys are longtime 40K players, you remember like the original Predator had a turret like this, which was just kind of a half sphere. And in my opinion, looked really, really good. You can still get those Predators from Forge World if you want to as well. So it has the cool look of that Predator, and then with these treads and the way that they're open and kind of the way that it's angled is very reminiscent of the Sakaran, which is one of my favorite tanks that they've ever made, the cool little Sakaran. So it's kind of an old school Predator mashed with the Sakaran mashed onto a Baneblade. So it's really, really a cool model. And then I just had the Forge World decal sheet, Legion decal sheet for the Ultramarines as well. I'm not quite done. I need to do all the headlights. I think I need to do some more weathering, but not too much. I figure the Ultramarines keep this thing kind of clean. It's a monster in game. It's got 8 las cannons. It's got a demolisher cannon. Only has 2 heavy bolters, so anti-personnel wise it's not that great. But then it's got accelerator cannon, basically a 2-shot. Has like an armor piercing option as well as a high explosive option. So it could be kind of terrifying. So hopefully we'll get this into a scenario. I don't know if we'll actually be a straight up battle or more of a thematic battle here, but I do want to see it on the table eventually. But I wanted to show it to you guys since I've been working on it all week. So there you go, guys. That's just a quick look at some of the stuff that I've been working on. I hope you, let's not forget. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, look kind of behind the curtain as far as what we're working on. As always, thanks for watching. Let us know what you think down in the comments below, and keep on wargaming.